Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into a topic that's on every crypto investor's mind. What's going to spark the next massive bull run? While many are looking at retail trends, I believe the real story, the real power, lies with the major exchanges and financial institutions. These giants are quietly laying the groundwork, and when they make their move, it's going to be seismic. So, grab your coffee, get comfortable, and let's explore how these big players are about to change the game. First, let's talk about the exchanges. Think of them as the gatekeepers of the crypto world. When giants like Coinbase, Binance, or Kraken decide to list a new token, it's like opening the floodgates to millions of potential investors. This isn't just about accessibility, it's a massive stamp of approval. A listing on a major exchange signals that a project has passed rigorous vetting processes, boosting its credibility overnight. This sudden influx of liquidity and trust can send a token's value soaring, creating a ripple effect that energizes the entire market. But it's not just about new listings. Exchanges are constantly innovating, introducing new financial products that make it easier and more attractive for people to get involved in crypto. We're talking about staking services that offer passive income, advanced trading tools that cater to sophisticated investors, and user-friendly interfaces that onboard complete beginners. Each new feature lowers the barrier to entry, drawing more capital and more participants into the ecosystem. This steady expansion of services is like building a bigger and bigger stadium. The more seats you add, the more fans can come, and the louder the whole place gets. Now let's shift our focus to the even bigger players entering the arena, the traditional financial institutions. I'm talking about investment banks, asset management firms, and even pension funds. For years, they watched crypto from the sidelines, skeptical and cautious. But that's all changing. The narrative has shifted from, is crypto a legitimate asset, to, how do we get a piece of the action? The turning point? The approval of spot Bitcoin ETFs. This was a monumental event. It provided a regulated, familiar, and secure way for Wall Street to invest in Bitcoin without the complexities of holding the actual asset. The launch of these ETFs was like building a superhighway connecting the vast ocean of traditional finance directly to the island of crypto. Suddenly, trillions of dollars in institutional capital had a clear and easy path to flow into the market. We've already seen billions pour in, but trust me, this is just the beginning. These institutions move slowly but with immense weight. As more of them allocate even a small fraction of their portfolios to crypto, the sheer volume of capital will be unlike anything we've seen before. We're talking about a level of buying pressure that could dwarf previous bull runs. And it's not just about Bitcoin. While Bitcoin ETFs were the first step, we're now seeing applications for Ethereum ETFs and other crypto-related financial products. This signals a broadening acceptance of the entire digital asset class. Institutions aren't just dipping their toes in anymore. They're looking to build diversified crypto portfolios. This legitimizes not only Bitcoin but also major altcoins, bringing a new level of stability and maturity to the market. When a firm like BlackRock, which manages trillions of dollars, says crypto is a viable asset class, the rest of the financial world listens. Think about the psychological impact of this. When your pension fund or your financial advisor starts talking about allocating a percentage to digital assets, it completely changes the public perception. Crypto is no longer seen as a fringe, speculative gamble. It becomes a recognized component of a modern investment strategy. This widespread validation will attract a new wave of conservative, long-term investors, the kind of capital that doesn't panic sell at the first sign of volatility. This sticky money provides a more stable foundation for market growth, reducing the wild swings we've seen in the past. Furthermore, these institutions bring with them a demand for robust infrastructure. They require top-tier custody solutions, advanced risk management tools, and clear regulatory frameworks. This pressure is accelerating the professionalization of the entire crypto industry. Companies are emerging to provide enterprise-grade services, making the ecosystem safer and more reliable for everyone. It's a positive feedback loop. Institutional involvement drives infrastructure development, which in turn attracts even more institutions. This is how a new asset class matures and integrates into the global financial system. So let's connect the dots. On one hand, you have exchanges constantly improving access and creating new on-ramps for retail investors. They're making it easier than ever for the average person to buy, sell, and use crypto. On the other hand, you have the institutional behemoths bringing unprecedented levels of capital, credibility, and stability to the market. When you combine these two forces, you get a recipe for explosive growth. The retail buzz provides the spark, but the institutional capital provides the fuel for a long-burning, sustainable fire. The next bull run won't just be driven by hype and social media trends like in the past. It will be underpinned by fundamental shifts in the global financial landscape. It will be more measured, more powerful, and potentially more enduring. The major exchanges are the engines, and the financial institutions are the high-octane fuel. They are working in tandem, creating a powerful current that is pulling the entire crypto market into the mainstream. We are witnessing the early stages of this massive integration, and the potential for growth is simply staggering. So, as you watch the markets, don't just focus on the daily price charts. Pay attention to the bigger picture. Watch for news about new ETF approvals, announcements from major asset managers, and innovative products from top exchanges. These are the real indicators of where we're headed. The institutional wave is coming, and it's poised to lift all boats. This is why I am so incredibly optimistic about the future of this space. The groundwork is being laid for a bull run that could redefine the very nature of finance. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope this gives you a clearer perspective on the powerful forces at play. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our future content. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you agree that institutions will be the primary driver? Until next time, stay informed and invest wisely.